What is going on, guys, and welcome to another Star Wars Theory with your host, as always, K-Mac time. Now, we all know what happened to the Death Star in A New Hope, but there may be more to the story than has been left untold. Could it be that the Geonsians from the prequels actually are responsible for helping Luke take out the original Death Star?
The exhaust shaft is only 2 meters wide, so you'll have to use proton torpedoes.
Well, that's impossible, even for a computer.
It's not impossible. I used to bullseye womp rats in my T-16 back home. They're not much bigger than 2 meters.
Now, as we see in episode 2, the Geonsians are the ones who actually designed the Death Star. We also know from the novel entitled Tarkin, which is actually considered canon by Disney, that the Geonsians were taken off-world to build the Death Star as slave labor. Then, on top of that, the Empire attempted to mine Geonosis, but when it realized that there wasn't enough resources there to be feasible, they glassed the entire planet, wiping almost all of the entire Geonosian population out. Now, people often make fun of the Death Star's designer and how they could have possibly overlooked such a huge weakness and left it relatively unguarded. But what if that was their intentions the whole time? I believe that the Geonosians who designed the Death Star purposely left the vent opening vulnerable in hopes that one day someone would get the plans and figure out that weakness and strike it, which would lead to the core meltdown and the eventual implosion of the Death Star. That would be the ultimate form of revenge for the glassing of their planet by the Empire. This would, of course, add a whole new layer of depth to the Geonosian species and the role they play within the Star Wars universe. If this theory is true, then they were the sole reason that Luke was able to take down the Death Star. Without that vent left being vulnerable, the Death Star would have fired upon the Rebel base and destroyed it, forever changing the Star Wars timeline as we know it. So there you guys have it. The Geonosians play a bigger role than anyone has ever given them credit for. I believe this theory to be true. But this theory is not canon. It is, like I said, just a theory. But with the new Star Wars movie just around the corner in 2016, that has to do with how the original Death Star plans made their way into the Rebel hands. This could be something that we see again coming up next year in that movie. Hopefully we'll find some more information about this out, but let me know down in the comment section what you thought about this theory. Do you think it's possible? Do you think it's cool? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. And as always, there's going to be a code word you guys can drop. The code word today is going to be Chewbacca. Go ahead and drop that down there in the comment section as well. And I will know you guys made it all the way to the end of this video. Also, make sure you guys smash that like button and subscribe for more Star Wars and cartoon theories in your sub box weekly. But until next time, guys, remember it's always K-Mac time somewhere. Take it easy and peace out. Also, make sure you guys check out my previous Star Wars theories, one about Jar Jar dying in the latest Star Wars movie, and we find out who the actual identity of Supreme Leader Snoke is. Make sure you guys click those links. Until next time, guys.